Cherish all the fun, share a smile, and take it easy. It's another new day to sit back and take it easy. Days may get tough when the going gets rough, but life is gonna be okay. When you've had just enough, remember not to give up. There'll always be a better day if you take it easy.
Good day, Tamashan Angelicans. Here we are again. It's Friday. Welcome, guys, to Take It AC, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Finally, to give you a dose of fun and entertainment as the weekend approaches, because this Friday's program is the long-awaited ACkat Ka Dito. Also, I'm your today's host, DJ Bettina. And again, I am very delighted to be hosting this program. Well, to be honest, it's quite nerve-wracking to be a radio DJ, pero I will surely enjoy this experience with you guys. So sit back, relax, and I will cater your boredom and be your source of serotonin throughout this program. Because we will be talking a lot of things, and this afternoon, dahil ACkat Ka Dito. So let's take a short recap of our previous Take It AC programs. We tackle about love and life through Love and Life Talks. We enjoyed listening to music through AC Streams, where we served you the latest songs. And nakipagchikahan din with DJ Ria through Good Day AC, and we learned about UST Angelicum's upcoming programs through Kamustahan. So that's a lot to take in, diba? So sure naman na na-enjoy niyo ang aming mga show dahil kahit papaano, we had pushed through this program kahit quarantine to provide all of you, our dear Tomasian Angelicans, the information and entertainment you deserve sa pamamagitan ng aming radio program, the one and only, the original Take It AC. And today, we will rock your Friday with ACkat Ka Dito. So what will you expect in our today's program? Well, long story short, we will be talking a lot of things trending, your go-to topics such as K-pop, films, and many more. And also be giving some tips and quotes to brighten up your day. And to uplift your mood this upcoming Friday. So let's get it on. We will be starting off our program with a quote of the day. So, I have here a quote from my favorite classical Hollywood actress, Judy Garland, in which she said, "Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else." Wow, napaka-deep, diba? This also reminds me of a famous line by our very own Sherry Hill na, "You're nothing but a second-rate." Diba? Sounds familiar. But anyways, this is my favorite quote as of the moment. Kasi it is true that we all have to be in our authentic selves instead of a copy of or imitation of somebody else. Because we are created by God to be individually unique and so on. We have talents and set of skills that we have yet to unfold or kumbaga unleash what is hidden. So don't be afraid to show it to the world. Don't hide your potentials and your talents. This quote can also pertain to be you, and you should be proud and contented to what you have right now. Kasi ano nga naman, paghirapan mo pa maging katulad niya or maging kamukha niya, ano yun? Napaka-imposible naman yun, di ba? So this is exactly the quote that you need, kasi always be original instead of an imitation, di ba? It can also relate to the quote, "It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation," which is another quote that I really like, diba? So, Good Day AC na din pala program natin, no? Joke lang yun. Sana tayo. There is another quote that I want to share with you guys, is a quote from Ingrid Bergman, another classical Hollywood actress, because short trivia lang, yung ate mo DJ mahilig siya sa old Hollywood pero share ko lang. So, the quote is, "Be yourself the world worships the original. Which is another quote na similar sa first one, pero nevertheless, these quotes have what I have in store says a lot about self-confidence and self-esteem, which is very important and essential to us social beings, di ba? So, gusto natin may pakita na unique tayo in our own way, and sana wag natin payagan yung mga judgmental na yan, na sirain yun. Di ba? Siyempre, as your DJ slash bestie, I'm here to say this to you because that is the purpose of our show, which is ACkat Ka Dito. We highlight you and we will tend to focus on the positive kasi, siyempre, Friday na and we will not allow negativity to take over your precious weekend. Diba? So, yeah, that's my quote of the day. But before that, before we take a short break, let's take a look at our official Take It AC Facebook page and have a short shout-out session to our Take It AC listeners. So, shout-out po sa mga nakinood last episodes, sa mga nag-react and nag-like and nag-share. Salamat po. And currently, our Facebook has 234 likes and 295 followers. Thank you, everyone. And we also have about 17 subscribers in our newly established YouTube channel. So please, after listening to our program, make sure to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to be updated and as well as catching up on our previous episodes. After the short break, we will proceed to the second part of our program where we will have a special guest that will be joining us today to make our today's program even more exciting. So please stay tuned to ACkat Ka Dito. Again, this is your host, DJ Bettina.
There'll always be a better day if you take it easy.
Order po, isa pong cheeseburger with fries and drinks. Pa-large na po ng drinks at saka yung fries po. Thank you po.
Ano pa ba, iho? Yan lang ba?
Hindi hadlang ang edad sa kakayahang magtrabaho. May chance pa din sina lolo at lola. Isang paalala mula sa Senior Citizen Group Advocates.
Nasaan ka noong May 28, 2020? May nakitang mga bote ng lason sa likod ng bahay niyo. May nakakitang lumayag ka ng madaling araw at may nadinig na malakas sa putok. Paglabas ng mga tao sa baryo, isang nakakasulasok na amoy ang tumampad sa kanila. Ano? Umamin ka? Ikaw ba yon? Ikaw ba yon? Ikaw! Oo, ikaw nga. Ikaw ang dahilan ng pagkasira ng kalikasan.
Ingatan ang kalikasan. Nasa iyong kamay ang pangangalaga nito. Isang paalala mula sa Greenpeace Philippines.
There'll always be a better day if you take it easy.
And we are back. So we are now here at the second part of our program. Here in ACkat Ka Dito, we tackle on what is trending and hot in the internet. Surely what first comes to mind in the word trending is, of course, K-pop. Because what I have observed every day kapag binubukas ko ang aking Twitter ay parang trending ang certain K-pop artist or isang group. Well, I don't have to be guilty about it because I myself is a K-pop fan. Shout out to all the Rebel Loves out there and to Red Velvet. Sana ay in spirit marinig niyo ang aking shout out. I'm your biggest fan. Tama na ang patutsada, and I'm calling in our special guest for today. She is my good friend and a classmate back in senior high school, and also an avid K-pop fan like myself. Miss Ariel Depante. Woo!
Hello! Annyeong! Annyeonghaseyo.
Annyeong. So, okay Ariel, magpakilala ka muna sa ating mga listeners.
Hello po, ako po si Ariel Depante, avid K-pop fan. Annyeonghaseyo.
Yes. Annyeonghaseyo. So, okay, thank you for joining us today, Ariel. So, wag na natin patagalin pa. And I will simply ask you questions on, well, your K-pop stan history. And to all the listeners out there, by the way, a stan means a fan of something or a part of a part of a fandom in general. Diba, Aya? So your first question is, who is your group who you are currently standing, and when does it all started?
The group I'm currently standing is Mamamoo. Nag-start siya nung October 2020. I remember sobrang lungkot ko. Tapos napanood ko sila sa TV at doon na-inlove ako sa kanilang apat.
Oo nga. Like, bigla na lang may nag-recommend sa'yo or something. Like, may friend ba sa'yo na sabi, uy, tignan mo tong group na to. Ganon.
Meron akong friend. Sinabi niya, ano siya, Moonbyul bias. Tapos, pero hindi ko siya pinapansin nun. Parang hinahayaan ko lang siya mag-fangirl kahit wala akong alam. Tapos one day, nakita ko sila sa TV. Sabi ko, uy, Mamamoo. Tapos napanood ko yung performance sila ng hip. Doon na ako na, uy, parang ang galing nila. Tapos araw-araw ko silang napapanood hanggang yun nga, araw-araw ako na LSS sa hip. Tapos hanggang sa katuluyan na LSS ako sa lahat ng kanta nila.
Okay. So, okay, how did Mamamoo cure your quarantine boredom? Parang, di ba quarantine ngayon? Yeah.
Parang kasi, active sila sa content. So, parang every week may bago silang content. Tapos binibigay nila yun sa fans para parang nagpapaligaya sa amin. Parang example, isa sa members, merong YouTube channel, weekly nag-upload siya. So parang updated kami sa mga nangyayari sa kanila. Tapos isa naman, merong radio show every week. So alam namin ano ang kamusta na siya, or kung may guest ba siya, kung gusto niya pa namin kakilalahanin, ganun. Parang very very considerate sa mga amount of content na binibigay nila. So parang hindi kami maboboard sa kanila.
Oh, sana all, 'di ba? Binibigyan ng content. Joke lang. Pero buti na lang talaga is yung grupo niya is very considerate sa fans, like 'di ba, iniisip nila yung fans nila kung parang naghihingi ng kailangan din para sa isang group, 'di ba, ang content and parang updates, 'di ba? So parang yun.
Yeah, exactly.
'Di ba? Sana all, 'di ba?
Exactly, tama.
Hello, Red Velvet. Sana galawin yung baso, 'di ba? So, okay.
Paramdam na isa dyan.
Paramdam na eh. Nakakamiss kasi sila eh, di ba? So, what do you think are the qualities of your favorite group that is worth standing? That is different from others, or in other words, stands out?
I think, sila, different. Kasi typically, pag inisip mo K-pop group, sila yung cute na na women na na in the norm in the Korean beauty standards, pero unique, parang may isa sa kanila na boyish magdamit, yung isa she does not fit into standards, so she literally created her own standards. Yung mga ganun na tapos yung bilang advice na yun nga, na it's okay to be different, it's okay to not be fine, yung mga ganun.
Yes, yan din ang gusto ko sa isang group eh. Like, sana maging out of the box sila. Like, di ba, napaka-usual na rin nga yung mga cute concepts, yun, girl crush concepts. Nakikita ko na-observe ko naman din sa Mamamoo is yung they're defining the, di ba, being feminine, or gonna be, or parang opposite na rin. Pero, ayun, parang pati na rin yung talent nila, right yung vocals and yung, 'di ba, sila
exactly, yung parang unique yung vocals nila, na kahit rapper isa sa kanila magaling pa kumanta, ganun.
Like si Wasa kasi, or si Solar, yung parang napaka-raspy ng voice nila pag kumakanta. Tapos yung lalo na si Wasa, like may iba siyang style eh. Ganun.
Yeah. Parang distinct talaga yung voice niya. Pag narinig mo na Wasa, iba siya sa iba.
Dapat talaga respetuhin ng Mamamoo. Diba?
Yeah, exactly. Tama.
they're different and they're the best gonna. So do you
exactly.
think do you think being a fan of a group is a habit for you, or it is really a passion to connect merch? Kasi parang isang habit na sa K-pop fan na pero para sa'yo, naging habit na
Ah,
sa'yo yung pagko-collect ng merch, diba?
Siguro, oo. Kasi dati nung ibang grupo ang sinastan ko, may mga merch rin akong kinokollect. Pero ngayon lang ako naging passionate talaga sa pagko-collect ng mga merch na kailangan ko mabili lahat ng albums, ganun, light stick, ganun.
Oh. Kasi if you are fan or you're standing different groups din, kasi parang napaka magastos like kumari isang group na to may comeback, isang group na to may comeback. Sabay-sabay mo na siyang binibili na albums ng diba? Ng merch. Kaya parang
Para yun nga pag nag-K-pop stan ka talaga, mauubusan ka ng pera eh. Yun ang problema talaga sa atin.
Feel ko yun, pero buti na lang as fan, nagiging practical naman din ako, pero at the same time, kapag may gusto akong babilin ko yun, pag-iipunan ko, gano'n. Pero, ayun, para sa akin, ang gusto kong i-achieve as a fan din is, di ba, makapunta sa concert, di ba? Or makapunta sa fan meeting.
Exactly.
Kung makapagpunta tayong Korea, pero ayun, so nakakaano lang. So, this gonna be i-relate natin to sa ating next question na what do you think is a challenge for you as a fan, especially in this time of pandemic? Kasi ayun, ever since 2020 happened kasi, di ba? Wala na itong mga concerts na nilimit na, kaya nakakainis rin. Para sa'yo, ano yung naging challenge?
Siguro, number one yun nga yung concert. Parang katulad ng mama mo, gusto nila mag-world tour. Hindi naman nila magawa dahil nga sa restrictions from traveling. Tapos pangalawa, yung pag-collecta ng merch kasi hindi mo na maiisip mag-merch sa mga ganitong panahon. Parang gusto mo lang gastos ang pera mo for practical necessities. Pero at the same time, gusto mo pa rin bumili ng merch. Siguro pangatlo rin is sila mismo nalilimited, yung mga idols. Kasi parang pag may COVID, parang kailangan lang sila sa bahay. Tapos pag kailangan sila sa award shows, sandali lang dapat sila kasi baka nga magkahawa-hawa sila. Mga ganun na problema.
Yes, parang feeling ko dapat maging tayo naman as a fan, maging considerate din tayo sa idols natin na isipin din natin yung health nila, di ba?
Yeah, exactly.
Yan. Kaya COVID, alam mo na. COVID.
Alam na.
COVID, char.
Sabi na yan ni Wasa.
Bawal dito. So, okay. For today's last question, yes. Last question na. Patapusin natin, joke. So, is there a message do you want to say to mama mo just in case they would hear you spiritually or in spirit na mararamdaman nila? Para message lang, like personal, char.
Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for giving me happiness. And thank you for treating me like your best friend. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Ayun.
Same. Para sa akin, Red Velvet. Na-miss ko na kayo. Na-miss ko na kayo. Pag-alawin niyo po basa, pero okay lang. Kaya niya yan. So, ayun. Thank you for joining us for today's session. And I hope that you enjoy being here. It is an honor to get to know your fellow stan, but from a different fandom. But the bottom line is that we all share a common denominator, is that we stan talented people. Thank you, Aye! Yay!
Thank you.
So we will be taking a short break and stay tuned for the next segments.
There'll always be a better day if you take it easy.
In 400 meters, turn left to Kabaitan. In 300 meters, turn right to Makatao. In 200 meters, turn right to Mapagbigay. In 100 meters, turn left to Mapagmahal. Heavy problems ahead. Turn left to Pananampalataya. You have arrived at your destination.
Listen to what is right, and your life will be steered through a good direction. A reminder from CBCP.
Nasaan ka noong May 28, 2020? May nakitang mga bote ng lason sa likod ng bahay niyo. May nakakitang lumayag ka ng madaling araw at may nadinig na malakas sa putok. Paglabas ng mga tao sa baryo, isang nakakasulasok na amoy ang tumampad sa kanila. Ano? Umamin ka? Ikaw ba yon? Ikaw ba yon? Ikaw! Oo, ikaw nga. Ikaw ang dahilan ng pagkasira ng kalikasan.
Ingatan ang kalikasan. Nasa iyong kamay ang pangangalaga nito. Isang paalala mula sa Greenpeace Philippines.
There'll always be a better day if you take it easy.
Welcome back to our awesome listeners. We are slowly approaching towards the end of our program, but before that, I would like to share some recommendations by yours truly. Some recommendations like of movies and television, because I would be sharing this that will surely make you binge watch on your TV screens over the weekend. So the first TV series I would like to recommend to you guys is Superstore. It has 6 seasons that aired on NBC, and it is about a group of employees working at a Cloud9 store, a fictional big box store in St. Louis, Missouri, whom faces several challenges while dealing with customers and at the same time attending to their personal requirements. So this is a show about a group of employees sa isang big box store, parang kunwari Landers. Basta ang unique ng concept niya, kaya nagustuhan ko siya. So it is a sitcom about retail workers and their daily lives. So what I really like this show, because it is humorous and because of its diverse and talented cast, that will make sure it will you would want to watch the next episode, or better yet, finish the whole series, which is I'm doing right now, until its most latest episode. Kasi ganun siya kaganda as a sitcom, and you will like it will turn into a habit of yours na manood ng ganong shows na sitcom like The Office, Parks and Recreation, and so on. You'll really like it for its unique concept for each episode. And mapapanood mo to sa Hulu, pero pag wala kang Hulu, you can watch several clips on YouTube. And also, gusto ko lang i-share na yung show na to, they feature a Filipino main character that is played by Nico Santos. He is really amazing there, especially how he represented himself as a Filipino character that is really rare for an American sitcom, di ba? Imagine, mayroong character na nagre-represent ng country mo, like in that one particular episode, nagtagalog sila, like yung American friend niya parang nakapag-away sila but in Tagalog pero nakakatuwa lang panoorin. So it really feels to be good to be represented, di ba? Ayun, so take your time, like if you want to watch something, watch Superstore. Basta search sa Google Superstore or sa YouTube. And yun, the second recommendation I would like to share is the film I Care a Lot, which is intended for the grown-ups out there and for the parents or college students. So I would like to share my thoughts about it, like magre-review ako about sa film na yun. First of all, the acting, okay naman ang acting. Like, actually, yung lead actress, she won a Golden Globe dahil dun sa film na yun. Si Miss Rosamund Pike. Congrats to her for winning a Golden Globe. And so basically, the film is a thrilling film which is about crime and nakakatuwa lang, and it's action filled, ganun. Really entertaining and intense. So I would really recommend the movie, maybe to my fellow college students or to the teachers. Kung may Netflix kayo, maybe panoorin yun, take your time na panoorin yun over the weekend. So that is all for my recommendations for you to add on your watch list if you are a big film or series fanatic. And now, guys, we are now here in our last part of the program. But before we say goodbye, I would really like to share some things with you guys. I really want to bond with more, and I hope to connect with you a lot since you are just in your homes and maybe laying in your bed and doing nothing. So I would like to share some tips on how to enjoy your weekend at home since the weekend is quickly approaching and you can now finally enjoy the day without school and so on. Kasi diba? This week is so rough, pero diba may midterms, so yeah. So the first tip I would like to share is number 1 is watch travel vlogs on YouTube and social media platforms. So this kind of habit of mine that I do is to watch travel vlogs kasi there is something about them na nakaka-motivate and nakakagaan ang feeling at the same time. Bakit nakaka-motivate? Kasi 'di ba pag nanonood ka ng travel vlogs, feeling mo, you imagine yourself, you are in that place someday in the future and you want to be successful and sana maka-travel, ganun, 'di ba? So yeah, nakaka-motivate siya para someday you will travel, you will experience new things and see different places na isang thought na nakakagaan din ng feeling na ayun, yun ang nararamdaman ko every time I watch travel vlogs. So, nire-recommend ko mga YouTubers si Travel Bobby or Living Bobby, Luke Martin, best food channel. And yun. So, the second tip of my tips for you to share to enjoy your weekend is do some house chores or be a plantita for a day. Basically, instead of being with your gadgets for hours, doesn't really complete your day because sometimes you just need a break, right? Let's all take a rest from social media and focus on your home life. Focus on yourself and focus on your self-care. Focus on your home life, ganon, di ba? Nauso na din yung pagtatanim or pagkakaroon ng ornaments sa bahay, di ba? Hello sa mga plantita, lalo na sa nanay ko, isa ring plantita yan. Also, find time to actually research about different kinds of plants or flowers because maraming nakakabili dyan or nakakabili niyan, especially sa may Quezon City Circle wherein halos buong park na ata nagbebenta ng halaman. Kaya sa mga interested dyan, head kayo sa QMC or Quezon City Memorial Circle at bumili ng plants dahil nakakatulong na rin kayo sa Mother Nature, di ba? That's right. So, the third tip I want to share is play with your pets. Isa na din sa mga pag nagre-reduce stress after a long week is syempre playing with your pets. Bita sa dog, a cat, pagong, o kung ano-ano pa, 'di ba? Daming types of pets. Because every time for me, pag uwi sa bahay, kinukulit na ako ng mga pets ko and syempre cute din ang mga pets natin, 'di ba? So cute rin mag-alaga ng pets and maybe take time to play with them, paliguan or ipasyal nyo na ang mga pets niyo sa labas para malibang din ang mga pets natin kasi 'di ba may feelings din yung mga pets na naboboard din sila. And also love them as much as you can kasi ayun, may feelings din sila kaya give them the attention and care they need. So that's the fourth tip is stay active and exercise. Wow. Pero ito kasi yun. Okay, syempre we have to stay healthy and fit during the pandemic for us to be strong and immune against the sickness. You can set up a makeshift gym or simply watch yoga, aerobic, and Zumba sa YouTube kasi sobrang dami niyan. Maraming ways para mag-workout and maging active kahit ay nasa bahay ka or kahit stay at home, work at home, or after nyo mag-class, di ba? Di na kailangan pumunta sa mga park para jog or mag-Zumba. So, yun. Stay active and exercise is my fourth tip. And the last tip is go out of your homes but with safety precautions. So, syempre, kailangan din natin lumabas, huminga ng hangin, tapos humawak ng grass. Pero, syempre, it's for our mental health na rin na kailangan din natin lumabas and go out to the world after the months of quarantine. So let's have time to socialize, maybe to your family, friends, and so on. For me, it is a very effective cure to this quarantine. After months of quarantine, naging effective ang paglalabas din and maybe travel. Pero syempre, wear your face mask, wear your face shield, magdala ng mini alcohol para mag-prevent against the COVID kasi hanggang ngayon nandyan pa rin yan. Wala tayong magagawa. So, yun yung mga tips ko sa inyo guys to enjoy the weekend. I hope na nakatulong ako sa inyo because as a DJ of the show, I would really, really like to share my thoughts and tips para tayo ay hindi ma-bored dahil we know na staying at home and at the same time we should we know na we should stay at home and we should think about our health and safety. Basta guys, we should think na after a year of ECQ and GCQ, we should be recharged and ready once again for the real world. Even if na new normal, there is not a lot that has changed sa labas actually. Only people wearing face masks all the times. Wala naman nagbago. Parang ganun pa din. Pero, so, one step closer, we are going back to the normal talaga. To that. So let's all pray for that to happen again. I know na namimiss na natin ang face-to-face classes and everything. Again, we should still be careful of the ongoing pandemic. Let's hope na mabaksin na tayo at hindi tayo mag-spend ulit ng another 12 months of quarantine. Kasi sakit nun pag next year quarantine pa rin tayo and hindi maganda yun. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Thank you for tuning in to Take It AC's ACkat Ka Dito program. We talk about the trending and the latest, as well as you, the listeners, are the main highlight of the show. Dahil, di ba, ACkat Ka Dito. Pero, yeah, that's all. Have a fun weekend, guys. Stay safe and healthy. This is your DJ Bettina, signing off. Thank you, goodbye, and God bless everyone.
There'll always be a